Posehn. I used to have a podcast where I played Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of my friends. I missed it, so I decided to make a new one. It's called Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker. It's myself, a couple of my buddies, Blaine Patch, Dan Telfer, Ken Daly, an occasional guest or two, and we're going to be playing in a new setting, my dining room. Each week you'll hear my wife, my son, my dogs, and we're going to be playing in a place that I love and playing the game that I've loved half my life, Dungeons and Dragons. We've got 5th edition, and we're ready. So are you ready? Here's Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker. Hey, everybody. God damn it. Fuck it, we're going. I don't care. We've been trying to start for 3 hours, and Blaine has been riffing.
We're doing this.
We're going. Let's do it.
We did it.
We're in.
Hey, it's over.
I'm
Okay.
Brian Posehn. This is the first episode recorded in 2018. Happy New Year, everybody!
We've said Happy New Year probably 3 episodes in a row, but fuck it.
But yeah.
All we have is newness. And
But now it
future.
actually is a new year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Ken, Dan, and Blaine,
I
my
haven't seen
friends.
you. This is last year. And then I wrote the wrong thing on a check.
So much has changed.
It's episode 39, right?
Yeah.
And, we have a lot to be thankful for this season. And,
Brian, you're thinking of Thanksgiving.
I'm this time of year we just spend a lot of time with our family. It's a new year. There's a lot of hopes and dreams, and I just I hope and dream mostly of Skeletor's dick for everybody in 2018.
Yes. If there is a void inside you, I hope it's in the shape of Skeletor's dick, because here it comes.
Hey, avoid the void with Skeletor's dick.
Any other patrons other than
Yeah.
Skeletor's
You know what?
dick? that
I
we
got
wanna
so
mention?
excited about Skeletor's dick, I forgot to
We got to
actually
figure out
look
what
up
we're
the rest
doing
of-
to get to
She-Ra's
2000.
Gunt.
Like, what's the
We have
big
She-Ra's
goal?
Gunt.
I have
Or what's
a
the big
bunch.
thing that we promise people?
I have a bunch of ideas for that.
Joe
and I
Manganiello comes over and
Yes.
fights
And
Brendan
an
Small
Arvin
shirtless
Awards.
in our pool.
I feel like one thing we haven't offered yet is a long episode. Like, it would be really cool if we took a Sunday and just recorded something that we intended to release as just a
I like
4 hour
and marshmallows.
That would be fun as shit.
just drop a 4-hour episode.
That's
And just
kind of
be
how
like-
we used to do it back in.
That's how everyone
back in
plays D&D,
Hardwick's old
right?
office.
It
Remember that
is
we would
how
play
Yeah.
for
this
play
before
for 5
this
or
was a
6 hours.
podcast when we just played as friends.
When I played in my 20s,
yeah.
it would be like let's order a pizza and then let's order another pizza 4 hours later. It was
2 in the morning. 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
so.
That was great.
That's
That
the
was
thing we
before
can
this game
do.
was satanic.
This
Remember
is a-
looking at
And we'll
this.
have Mountain Dew sponsor it, and we'll pee in each other's mouths when we're.
There's
We're like Mountain Don't. Back to you, Brian.
There's also
That's not
just
special.
stuff we could do by taking a chunk out of all the money that we've made from Patreon and pay to have an artist do something crazy and release it.
Right.
There's the whole thing where
Yo, we ought to get this. That Mark Chagall.
this is pretty egotistical, but if you ever wanted to just release some of the campaign as stuff people could download, I'd be game to throw that shit together. I could make maybe with an artist.
He's explaining more because I gave him a thing with my face. Tell me what?
Well, I could take
to write
a
a
bunch of the
module
monsters that I homebrew made for this campaign and get an artist to draw them.
Oh, yeah.
And put all their
You
characters.
got an artisanal lich.
but put their numbers on it like you
Right.
would for an actual monsters manual.
Oh, yeah,
so
that would be-
people could play.
that would
against
be
them
cool
in
as
their own
shit.
campaigns. And
Yeah,
that's
sure.
so for 2,000 people we could make that the goal.
Those are all some good ideas.
We can work it out.
We'll write something up formal and.
Let's put it
Yeah,
on the
write
Patreon.
something up for
But then we've
all.
also been talking for the regular listeners on expanding our cast. We promised that. It looks like it's going to happen
Yeah, so-
soonish.
So get ready to welcome
She's-
Frank
Sarah.
Stewart.
She's dipping her toe in very slowly because she wants
I can't
to.
believe she wants to come back full time at some point, and I hope that really happens. But at least we're going to start.
She's just getting over the holiday
yeah.
craziness. She had her family over for a while. She's in another
Yeah,
state right now.
we miss her. So and I know the listeners do. People have been talking about it for a while, so love to get her back in. Sarah Gazzardo.
Oh.
Yeah. As like a regular, who'd you say? Dame Edna?
Dame Edith. I didn't even say Dame Edna.
Dame Edna is one of the original cast members. People forget.
She is the funniest D&D player. Everything else is not funny.
No, but the D&D
the
is
opposite
Dame
of
Edna.
funny.
Funny,
But when she's
yeah.
playing, because she plays dwarves always. So.
Are you guys talking about the Edna that works over at the IKEA supermarket, and she sells those little chocolate candies called Dames?
No.
There's nothing like one of those
I
candies.
never took the right improv classes.
You guys, I just want to
Just
thank.
gonna say no, but
I want to thank a few of our Patreon subscribers who make this possible. Thank you.
No butt.
Thank you, He-Man's Merkin.
Uh-oh, someone's moving in on the Skeletor
Thank
stick.
you, He-Man's Butthole.
No, this
What?
is not true.
Yep. Look.
Oh, people.
There's his real email address
please,
that I'm not going to read
please
over the
tell me
air.
there's a She-Ra's gun.
Thank you, He-Man's.
Shira's gun.
This is a good one. You want to hear this one?
Jesus Christ.
He-Man's He-Taint.
Skunkor's pancreas.
And then a few ones that aren't He-Man's jokes. Thank you for sucking my dick. Thank you,
Ram Man's hood.
thank you, Scott Astrup. Thank you, Ari Feldman.
I don't get
Who?
this
Very
guy.
normal.
Ari
Scott.
Feldman.
Ari. Thanks, Ari.
Ari. You remember the two Aris in the 80s?
Thank you, Eric Fieldheim.
The two Aris.
Thank you, Skeletor.
Ari Haim and Ari Feldman. You fucking idiot.
Thank you, Skeletor's left nut.
Oh, moving
Okay,
around
back-
Skeletor's dick.
Coming back to the Skeletor.
And thank you, Hideous D.
oh, Hideous D.
All right.
It was great.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
What happened in episode 38 is what I'm wondering.
You guys are deep in what
Mike
some
Connors
people...
is still tied to a chair.
the time is ticking.
Mannix.
Mike Connors. You and I are the only people who should know what Blaine's talking about.
Ba-da-ba-da.
And only one of us knew.
Hey, old people, here's what's happening.
Anyway, listen, I remember when this was all Banachek.
What's that you say about my deef? You have to talk into my horn.
Fucking oldest nerds
Tell me
alive.
about the 70s again.
Hey, where can I get a replacement stylus?
I'm glad Jerry Lewis is not alive, so we'd have to pretend to understand your references.
I'm going to have to go down to Tom McCann for some Exosols.
In the Silver Age, we just called it comics. We didn't know it was the Silver Age.
I like a nice hush puppy. It's soft and comfortable.
Looking for something in a ked.
You're in a dungeon. The end. What are you gonna do?
Oh, fuck.
You're
All
deep
right.
in a Amynna.
Stab the king.
You're all up in that. Yes,
Stab the king.
stab the evil thing.
That's Game of Thrones.
You guys went far into some tunnels. You got guided in there by the leader of the Lunar Elves, and then you found a permeable wall where you kind of found an artery of the necromancy that's sort of powering the island.
Yes.
You discovered the sort of spiritual shadow of Nettie there.
Oh, yeah. That was a sad day.
It was a sad day, and we were all sick as fuck, so we sort of were able to have...
Oh, yeah. Sorry for
us-
listeners
that happened
for
in the-
hearing us slurping and...
So we've been.
There's a lot of sniffling and a lot of
Sniffling
like,
through, yeah.
like a big important thing would happen, and we would all just sort of stare. Like there was like some pauses in the last.
I think we were
episode.
sick, and some of us were sick and high, I think.
Yes,
And
yes,
tired.
Yeah.
yes. So it was. I re-listened to it, and everybody was. I thought funny. Everyone I thought was coherent, but we were all about to die, like in real life for real.
Yeah,
just
I
like
had
fucking,
bronchitis.
You had bronchitis. I didn't see a doctor, but I'm fairly certain I had walking pneumonia or something horrible.
I was catching both of those.
Yeah. I went to the bus stop the next day to go to work, and I got dizzy and almost fell over. Like, it was real bad. It
Yeah.
was-
I had anal mumps for a couple of weeks, too.
Well, no, that's just called a butt.
Wasn't she on laughing?
Who,
Your
anal
cheeks
mumps?
puff out like that. It's just a butt. That's not anal mumps.
Well, no, it's just on the one side. And then I hope I don't get it on the other side, like later.
Anal mumps. Anal mumps. Ain't you glad you don't got no more?
To make up for the low energy of last episode, we all did cocaine before starting today's episode. So yeah, you guys encountered what is basically an old, dusty, gravel-encrusted beholder of some kind that was blocking the path, kind of stuck in it. Blaine pressed a hand up against it, then a big old eyeball popped open, and the big toothy mouth popped open, and it started walking at you on its eye stalks. You think they're eye stalks.
Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid. Yeah, you're fun.
Kool-Aid, yeah. But where are you rifling around in your bag like that?
Cough drops.
Okay, because you're making eye contact with me while
Yeah.
you're doing it, which is
Yeah.
how I always imagined I would die.
Yeah, I know,
like
like
some
pulling
picking
out
a
a
gun
weapon.
out. Yeah, so
Keep my gun in a paper bag.
a little disquieting. But we are mid-combat. You've done a bunch of damage, but this thing is very slowly sort of coming to consciousness as you wail on it, and
I hate it.
you don't care for it much, which
cast
is
hate on it.
understandable. I'm gonna have you guys just for the fuck of it, because I re-listened to the episode, could not figure out where we were on the initiative. So if we could all re-roll initiative. And by the way, as you roll initiative, this is your 20 for the year. This is how good your 2018 is going to be. Like as a human being.
I don't want to do this.
I'm not doing that.
See?
You don't have to say you're doing it, but I'm keeping track of it.
Oh, no, okay. Yes, 19.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Brian rolled a 19. What did you get, Blaine?
Mine rolled out of the thing, but it was a 19.
Are you lying to me?
No, it popped out of the thing.
Pause. I believe you, but that pause was amazing. It was the most unconvincing.
Blaine was in my backyard 10 minutes ago. Give him a
Oh, that's right. That's right.
know
The
what
magical
happens
backyard.
Well, ever since it went legal, you now have to smoke marijuana in
I
California.
know.
People didn't know that.
I'm hoping
that's
the
what
cops
the law.
don't
Yeah.
catch me
No,
and
I
pin
hate
me
it.
down.
It makes me crazy, but I got to do it.
You
I
gotta
know,
do
right?
it.
So legally high.
Ken, did you roll yet?
No.
Let's roll, Ken, and see what kind of year you're gonna have. I was teasing Ken on Twitter because he thought this was a terrible idea, and then I got a bunch of
It is
Twitter
a terrible
followers to
idea.
dare him to do it. Wait.
Go. Do roll.
20! You rolled a
That's amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Ken's gonna have the best year of all of us.
Holy shit!
Oh, my heart!
No
Ken.
one has ever baited a dice roll that horribly before.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, take that, all you mother.
Beautiful. So, Ken, what are you gonna do?
Go first.
Are you gonna attack this giant piece of
Yes,
shit lumbering
I am
towards
going to
you?
shoot.
It looks like this fucking sketch.
I'm shooting firebolts at it.
Oh, I thought for a second you were gonna do something that an arcane trickster rogue might do. You're gonna shoot a fireball at
What?
this thing?
That's something an arcane trickster rogue can do.
Well, yeah.
Is this the eye?
It's-
Is this the? Oh no, that's the mouth.
You think I should use my fancy sword?
What's this? Is that the eye?
That's the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my good.
got
That's
a
good
real
damage
brawl
for
How
me.
is
level.
this thing?
It's really tall. It's like 20 feet tall,
20 feet tall. Oh right, and we had already kind of, and
and it's half stalks.
I've hacked away at some of those stalks, haven't I?
Yeah, but they haven't broken off.
Okay.
They're made of very, very thick hide.
Okay.
I like my firebolts because it's
You can shoot
2d10.
fireball, but it's fucking made of stone. You goof. Remember when you shot
It's
fireballs
made
at the
of stone?
katydids and they just went poof poof?
I didn't know it was made of.
There's
the
like
ball was
gravel
made of
breaking
stone?
off of it. Yeah, this thing looks really,
didn't know that.
really dense. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and use more colorful language to describe it
Thank
to you.
you.
It has
Well,
the,
I've even
it has the
drawings in
hide
my
of a rhinoceros that is rolled about in the
life. I didn't know that.
bottom of a muddy canyon.
I'm.
What about a
Who's-
poison
who's-
spray?
Who's
going
doing
first,
what?
but He's going first, but we got.
It's not undead, is
how
it?
We're attacking it.
It's not undead.
No, but it's what do you call it? When a monster is really big, there's like a word for it size wise. I'm not pulling.
Large.
Yes, it's large.
Enlarged.
I'm gonna look up the monster
Turgid.
that I
That
based
ain't
this
it.
on. It's a homebrew monster, but it's
Fecund?
based off a certain kind of beholder that I pulled up. It's
Bilious. Bulbous.
Is there?
It is large.
But he's large.
After all that fucking
It's large.
chatter, it's just like I thought it was huge, but it's not. It's large. It's large.
So,
Is it undead,
so
though?
I am going to cast poison.
You don't know. You haven't looked at it through
Well-
the scarab, or
Oh.
Poison
Have you looked
spray.
it through the scarab?
Poison spray.
Who owns the scarab?
I have the scarab. I don't care. I'm still
Okay.
shooting poison at it.
All right.
Poison spray. Poison spray.
all right. Let me look.
I'm
at
gonna
I
hit
jokes
it
don't
with
go
the
over
poison
poison spray.
Great. It's gonna try to
Happy,
resist.
go lucky.
Go for
The
it.
girls like call me lucky.
It's a nope.
It was a terrible poison spray.
All right. Where were you aiming with that
More of
terrible?
a
Facially.
poisson spray.
Okay, so you throw it and it hisses as it hits the eye and the inner lining tissue of its mouth.
Yeah.
Something happened there.
That's a good area to hit it on.
The number you said for damage is a thing that happened, sorta, because it didn't make its wisdom saving throw. So
8.
yeah, it's some damage.
Something.
You don't know how much it may have resisted because again, it is very thickly hided. But
Oh my god. It's
you guys
is
are
it
both
hidden
19.
behind a bookcase?
I feel like, well, you're definitely ahead of your NPC companions, but how are we gonna roll this off? Roll a 20 again, real quick.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a 20 here.
11.
All right, Blaine, you're up.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do kind of the. You know what? I'm gonna hit him in the eye with a couple of arrows. Haven't done that in a while.
Sweet, go for it.
Aye.
What's your attack roll?
16.
That's a hit.
Bullseye.
All right, and I haven't rolled. What's an arrow? I haven't shot.
What
at.
kind of bow do you
1d4?
have? That's
One.
the big.
I have a.
Bilbo.
You know what? I have
Fucking idiot.
I have a short bow.
1d6.
1d6.
Oh, but against large, it's probably more. Might be 1d8. I will tell you. Short bow is what? Well, yeah, 1d6.
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 4.
All right.
1d6 damage.
With a dexterity of 18, do I get a? I don't get 2 attacks in a round.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks in a round.
All right, why not? Another 16,
All right, that's another hit.
and that's a 2. So right in the eye, right?
Yep.
Doink doink.
Yep. It blinks very slowly as the arrows stick in there, and as its eyelid hits
fuck
the stalk of the arrow, it breaks off and opens
Yeah,
again, and you
that's
see
right.
there's still little holes
Yeah.
where the arrows landed. Bodhi, you're up.
I'm gonna rage, war child, and I'm gonna
Who you calling war child?
You called me War Child.
yeah,
It's cute.
my DM. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna attack that thing like it's a fucking ugly AT-AT, and I'm gonna try to wrap the magic, my necrotic damaging magic rope around its legs, and try to take it down.
Isn't that from the bonus episodes?
Oh fuck! You're fucking.
You do, I think, have bolos, don't
I
you?
do, but damn it! I was so happy to use that. You're right. Okay. Fuck that. I'm still raging.
That would have been interesting.
Fire doesn't really do anything to this thing, did it? Did I use Herald
You
of
haven't,
Kelmar? I'm having.
Trying to remember. I think you did.
Is there any sort of soft white underbelly to this thing, or is there any?
Mouth and eye.
Okay.
And a software
Yeah.
underbelly.
So the hard part is hitting its eye is it's a higher armor class because it's leaning back. And
What else is around me?
roll a perception check, please. This will not count as your combat action. Okay, so you are in a
It's,
a
15.
very small like room in the tunnel. The walls kind of expand out a little bit here, presumably to have made room for this thing or some kind of ritual. There's carvings on the wall. Looks
Is
like
there
really
a-
dusty carvings, and if you kind of look behind between the legs of this thing, you see the tunnel behind it is lit up a little bit.
Well, I was looking more for something I could kind of launch off of and kind of do a Superman punch.
The sides of this room don't have any like bench or anything, but like there's divots in the rock where you could try to
Or
jump
even
up
if I
and-
could get Ken to, do
Boost you?
that that
The
jock
Wolverine
trick. No,
special?
not
The
the fastball.
fastball?
Not the fastball. Do the one where that they do in '80s movies where the one jock gets down on his hands and knees and the other jock pushes somebody over. But this way, I would jump off of Ken's back, like,
Sure.
and stab the thing in the mouth.
I'm not against it.
All right.
I'll roll up and
You'll have to do a dex check to pull it off.
Yeah,
That's an athletics, I
Me
think.
too, or just him?
I've got
No, you just got to crouch over like a goof.
a high plus on athletics. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say
bonus.
this is athletics difficulty, just 10.
no problem.
Yep. So you plant a foot right on Tom's back, and you spring up. You are now waist level with its mouth.
Now there's
Okay.
gum on your back.
Cool. And then this is for the hit.
Now, are you heading? Are you going straight up, or are you kind of going right at it?
I feel like I
This
just
follow
want
the
to
hit.
stab into it and maybe go through the soft part, like
Of
almost
its
like
mouth or its eye?
the mouth. I want to go.
You want to go like through the the fucking soft palate on top,
almost like getting a bone stuck in his mouth, like just go.
top or bottom,
like a rancor.
Yeah, that kind of
top
thing.
or bottom.
Top.
Okay.
Yeah, you're totally
Okay, because there's no tongue up there.
Right.
So why don't you roll your first 20?
Okay.
Well, that's a hit. That's a fucking 18.
That's 18 plus 7 on that.
So you bring the flaming Herald of Kalmar
2d6.
into this guy's soft palate, and I wonder what happens.
Flaming calamari.
What's this flaming calamari brought to you by Blaine?
Oh, this brought to you by Kids Coke. Cocaine for kids. Finally, kids can get in on some of Daddy's action. Kids Coke from the makers of Children's Crocodile.
Wow. 9 and then
Jesus.
so the 11. 9/11 never.
This damage,
Never
Hashtag
forget.
blessed.
the beholder will not forget. Jet fuel can't melt steel beholders. All right, so roll for your second attack.
Knock the loose change out of him this time.
Rolling that dice on the floor.
Oh, my wallet. Damn it.
Frank can't get it in the tower.
There we go.
What's that? What's your strength bonus?
7, so 16.
Oh, that's a hit. Go for it. That's all you needed was that
Holy
sweet 16.
cow.
Cool. 8 and so 10.
Cool. And both of those hits were with,
Fire damage.
with a wee little bit of fire bonus. So you just fucking slam into the roof of this thing's mouth twice, and it sure is focused on you now.
Thanks. Thanks for the assist.
Anytime.
So, I'm going to have you do one more thing before the beholder takes its turn. Would you please do another dex check, difficulty 12?
And then
Not you guys.
take in consideration I have danger sense for this too. So
Sure.
that might because I'm avoiding whatever he's doing.
You're trying to land somehow not in his mouth.
Oh, okay.
You've just dove towards him and hit him in the mouth twice with your sword.
All right.
Now you're going to try to not land inside of his mouth.
8
Plus what?
for Dex or Athletics.
You haven't put.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
15.
dex. Okay, great. Whew. With dex, not athletics.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So you, I'm gonna say because you just kind of made it, you're gonna be able to plant both your feet on its upper lip, and you're kind of stuck there right now. He is not going to attack you outright, but please do a wisdom saving throw now. Difficulty of 12. Another 12-y. Holy shit. You get a really bad headache, but you see this thing, it's staring fucking bullets through you.
Wow. I hit 12 on the nose.
Yeah,
people.
you didn't take any damage, but it is actively casting on you right now. And it's probably going to keep at it for a while. So enjoy the next couple rounds.
Do you enjoy the next one?
Will.
I'll see. You better try. I mean,
A wood elf by the name of Pankin draws an arrow and
Stuart Pankin?
Mandy Pankin?
Mandy
Tankin?
coffee in a cardboard cup. Hits
Pankin
him in the
Bass.
eye for 2 points of damage. Lavoine fires an arrow. That's another hit.
Shoily.
Hello, Levine.
For 6 points of damage.
No way this
Varzo
day could get worse. Hello, Levine.
misses.
Hello.
Lanowin casts.
By the way,
spell.
Michael McKean and David Lander were in Used Cars.
Yeah.
They were great in Used Cars.
That movie
These
is
cars is
funny as shit.
I'm blowing the shit out of high prices.
That, my friend, is too fucking high.
Llewellyn has begun casting a spell that's going to take a few turns, so you don't know
Alright.
what she's up to, but she's levitating in
warming it
the
up.
back of the group.
Is that Ernie Hudson?
No.
Who was that?
I think he's the guy that's in 1941 in the tank. What the hell is his name?
Okay, because he was funny. Just there was a running gag where every time you would see him in the background, he was sound asleep doing
Yeah.
something dangerous. All right. Anyway, sorry.
So Gago is attacking this thing's
Gago.
mouth.
Gago.
And he just rolled really good, so he's going to take out his 2 daggers, Lil Pokey and Lil Sticky.
Pokey and Sticky were lying in bed. Pokey rolled over and
Frank McRae.
Sticky came all over him.
And of course, meat.
So he's a total sheep. He's following
Garrett Graham.
Bodhi's lead.
Right.
He's going to go right up to where Bodhi stabbed it, and he hits it for sheesh.
Or beef, not meat.
Really? He just did a lot of damage. He does 16 points of damage.
Who
to the
did? Gago?
Rufus. Yeah, he's inside its mouth, just doing a flurry of stabbing.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
go gadget go.
You are up, Ken.
Who's up, Ken?
2 fingers.
That's all it takes.
Blarg.
Glarg. I will.
Folks at home, you can make your own 2 fingers inside of Ken by folding a piece of paper 6 times. Sorry, I was just gonna...
That's actually a cocktail, 2 fingers inside of Ken.
Is it really?
Yeah, you take
Can I
a
get
glass,
2
you put
fingers
2
inside
fingers.
Ken?
Yeah.
Can you rub the rind on the rim, please?
I am.
Smelling like a rose that somebody gave me on my birthday. Damn.
Casting a ray of sickness.
Is that a
on him.
Nickelback song or something?
Is
What
he
the
still?
fuck
in
is
Stone Temple Pilots?
Oh.
Are you still standing on the guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Don't do
I don't
anything
wanna
that
cast
would
anything there.
murder me.
I will use my arrow proficiency
Okay.
and shoot one.
Like with your hands or like a bow?
A total bow. I'm gonna totally use
Total
a-
bow is my favorite 90s workout, courtesy of Bo Jackson.
Bo does Pilates.
Bo Jackson, tie bow, all the bows. What the hell? +2 proficiency, kind of.
Roll to attack, you fuck.
But what is my? Oh yeah, +2 damage. That's what it is.
That's
15,
it.
So
Yeah.
+2 damage on my arrow. +2 damage on my arrow.
Knocked the flipper off your
Doesn't
dice
count.
stripe. Do that again.
Knock the flipper off again.
Yeah, don't play D&D. Just fucking mess around with your tower. Oh, Kenneth.
+2. So 3.
Fucking poke it with an arrow. I think you did use your hand for that one.
What's going on here?
You just broke your diving board. It's magnetic, so it's fine. You just gotta.
Why did it fall off?
I think because you chucked your dice too hard. You gotta be gentle.
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Write a song about it.
Shaggy Too Dope, you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna do another couple of arrows.
Fucker Fago.
Go for
This
it.
thing. It's a 5.
That's a no.
It's a no, not even with a
A
plus
5 is a no.
No, sir.
5 is a no.
Then a 4 is definitely a hit, right? Oh, okay.
Thwack, thwack. It bounces off the
Four is
edge
an
of this
A.
thing.
Okay.
Brian, you're up.
Okay.
You are standing on its face.
Yep. And
A little
I'm
precariously balanced.
well. I'm raging. That's one.
You are
thing.
raging
Yeah.
as you stand on a living boulder.
I'm gonna stab at its fucking stupid mouth again.
Oh my god.
Please do.
Oh my god.
17
That's a hit. Jesus.
and 15.
All right.
And so then damage on both.
Did
of
you
those.
just roll both your attacks before you rolled your first damage?
Yeah, I sure did.
You're a silly boy. I'll take it.
Yeah. 8 and 8.
All right. You come away with a tooth this time as you keep hacking at
God,
its
this
mouth.
thing's got a resilient mouth.
That's what she said.
Horrible Ned Beatty outtake.
No, she
Sure
ever
got a resilient mouth.
And by she, I mean the nice lady who likes to fucking, what do you call it? Peg me in the mouth? With a giant steel dildo?
Oh dear.
She said, "It's got a resilient mouth." So, this guy. Hey, Brian,
Yes.
would you please do another wisdom saving throw? Difficulty 12, like last time?
No, I didn't make that one.
Uh-oh.
Praise.
Hey, Blaine, what was this mystery spell brought to our listeners by?
This one, oh, sorry.
And by mystery spell, I mean I just have to look up the damage it's about to roll. I know what it is.
This
Give
is
me
brought
some
to you
mystery.
by brought to you by Brawny Freeze. Paper towel soft serve.
Ew. All right.
It comes in handy if you really need a paper towel in a hurry. Just enough.
What'd this asshole do to my brain? Like I care.
And in Russia,
Okay. What? I'm trying to find it. Here we go.
I'm sorry, that was really far away from the mic. There we go.
Luckily for you, this
What are these farts brought to you by, Blaine?
these farts are brought to you by tuna salad. If you want the airline to pay, pay.
you guys
Tuna
notice
salad. Nothing farts like tuna salad. Back to you, Brian.
a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on Bodhi's head and appears
Oh,
to
dear.
dig points into
Oh no.
Jesus.
the sides of his head.
That's unfortunate.
You do not take any damage as of yet, but you guys notice that his eyes begin to have a sort of violet fire swirling.
That's unfortunate.
In
Also, both of those things are unfortunate.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Some more damage is being done by the elves that I don't feel like doing an algorithm for. That gets knocked off. And then this happens. Yep. Brian, you feel like you're a little dizzy. It's just a little dizzy. You're not sure what's happening. You feel just a soft pressure on your temples. And then a bright white light appears above everybody. And you have to do an athletics check, a difficulty of a 15, please.
Yep.
You
19.
manage to keep your feet planted as a small iguana-like creature bursts forth from a sack that you've had slung over your back for the last few hours. A little croca druid that you knocked unconscious and threw in a bag explodes out of the bag and appears to be casting some sort of spell against everybody present.
What the fuck?
How the fuck did that? When did I even grab
You
that
left
thing?
it asleep in your bag
Ah.
for a few episodes. And guess what? According to my dice, it's wakey time.
Well, I'm going to tell its manager that it's not a real self-starter.
You guys, there's a blinding white light above you on the roof of the cave. You're not sure what it's doing yet, but it's magical. And hovering over Bodhi and the monster is a tiny little. It's like the size of a terrier. This little like iguana bipedal druid thing.
That thing put the crown on me, or this?
No,
Oh,
the
no.
beholder did that crown you, and then this thing exploded out of your bag after the beholder put the crown on you.
Okay.
Your scrotal bag.
Good one, kid.
Thanks.
Gago's up.
Snort.
Gago can tell some fucked up stuff is going on, so he goes after the croca, and he starts going stabby stab on the little floating iguana man, and only does a couple of points of damage.
Wouldn't it be like multiple croca, single crocus? Rhymes with rockin'. No, wait, different band.
Ken, you're up.
Oh my god, I don't even know what to do anymore. I will attack the beholder.
What you gonna do, friend?
Better arrow than last time.
Wow, yeah, that's a
Two
good
better
one.
arrows than last time.
That is what they call a critical success.
Plus 2. 7? Is it plus 2 to both? I guess so, yeah, it's 2 attack. I'm gonna let a magnet in troubles today.
Just take the flipper off, you freak.
Demagnetized my entire life.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. The magnet got.
You need to wear copper bracelets.
Stop rubbing your credit
8
cards
and
on your
6.
dice tower. Okay, so that damage happens, and in addition to that, would you please roll a 100?
Yeah.
For you are on what's called the crit table.
Oh, Schwingle.
Those are very bouncy dice.
17?
A 17 out of 100?
Isn't that? Yeah, that's 17. 10 and 7, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not great.
Yeah.
You just took a turn away from the beholder, though.
Haha!
Yay.
Take that.
We'll take it.
Behold that shit.
Blaine, you're up.
Can I do a cloud of daggers around him?
Sure can try. He's gonna try to not get hit by it, but he fucked that up real good and rolled the 2.
Ooh, cloud of daggers. I didn't expect it to work. No.
Wait a minute. How many of those have you learned? That's not a cantrip, right?
Oh, did I use
You've already
one?
cast this on the beholder.
Oh, okay. All right, forget it. I'm gonna hit him.
That's
with
one
a-
thing I remember about ye old sleepy episode 38 was you.
Oh, okay.
You cast a cloud of
That was
daggers on this
probably
guy
when I was
already.
asleep.
We were all asleep.
Oh, remember when I took all that Ambien and turned out some table legs on the lathe?
Oh, that was a good day.
That was nuts.
I think that was
nuts.
I think that was the
Yeah,
day I
some
tried
crazy Ambien.
to. I tried to pour some scotch down my urethra.
Oh man, what a rousing success that was! And then we went back to the doctor because I had my dick hurt, and it turned out your watch was still up there.
Pulp Fiction 2.
All right, there's I'm hitting it with an arrow that's a 14, and that one missed.
Okay, roll for damage on that 14, please.
3. And can I make a Charlie Callis noise? There you go. It makes that noise.
I don't know. Can you? Apparently
Are you
can.
capable?
Brian, do a wisdom saving throw, please.
19.
Good.
All right.
The crowd explodes and goes away.
All right. You get to let's see.
Roll a monster defeat. Roll for monster defeat.
Okay, so you are able to not attack Blaine by
What?
making that wisdom saving throw. You
I
feel this overwhelming urge to swing the Herald of Kelmar across Twee's chest, but you're able to clamp your fists down on your sword and stay your shoulder joints from
Okay.
swinging.
Holy key rap.
Luoven says it's time to party.
So I don't get
Let's
my
go,
own roll.
baby.
I'm being
You're
controlled.
charmed.
Right.
So
Thank you.
yeah,
Oh wait.
the pleasure's mine.
And you're on the WB.
WB circa 2004.
The Yabba Dabba WB.
Again. I'm just gonna get
Oh,
canceled again. Mission
Something
Hill.
fun happens
We're WBH.
amidst the
What was the army show,
chaos.
Yeah, that was.
Is that WB?
I think so.
All right.
Army show.
So, like a bunch of little pillars, this beholder has been sort of walking on its stock legs. Something that sounds like a bomb goes off
Turns out
in
it's
the
a bomb.
middle of them.
Jesus.
Do that one again.
What the fuck?
And a bunch of them break off.
Bunch of what's?
The leg stalks
Oh, good.
on this beholder snap right off. And it kind of flops to the side. There's only like 3 stalks still attached. It just lost like 26 of them.
Wow.
Holy crap! Who did that?
Luoven.
Oh, nice.
And
Been
so
working on that one for a while.
the other elves take a shot.
Whoa.
Hey. Yeah, blah, blah.
And
Wizard needs food.
He is now rolling around on the ground, and he doesn't look great. There's a sort of gray slime leaking out of all the little peg holes.
Yuck.
Bodhi, please do an athletics check, a difficulty of, well, you're charmed. This is going to be harder, 15. Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your bonus, you're fine. You manage to kind of like do a little tuck and roll, and you're getting to your feet, and the crown sort of dislocates itself from your forehead and evaporates into the air as
Is
this
he
thing.
not dead, but he's almost dead?
He's not doing great, but you
I'm fucking finishing
this
him.
spell is broken. Ken, you're up.
Maybe I'm finishing it.
No,
Not
you sure
with
as
that
fuck
roll.
aren't.
I
Roll
want
a
to stab
20.
his mouth a bunch.
Almost. Blaine, you're up.
I'm going to step back. I'm really hurt. I'm just gonna sit back this one. You know what I'm gonna do?
Somebody
I have
heal
I
a
highly encourage you to do something if you choose.
Can Luoven heal, or can anybody else heal, Blaine?
you know what? I have a healing potion. I'm gonna doff that right now.
Okay. Un momento, por favor.
Doff.
Scarf.
You're gonna doff it or quaff it?
Quaff it.
Roll a 2d4,
Quaff it.
please.
Quaff-
And add
quaff it.
2.
That's what Tauntaun says when it's about to die.
7 plus 2 is 9.
You regain 9 hit points.
9? those?
I could use those.
I'm sure you've seen them, but the Black Series toys.
Oh,
The-
for
the-
Star
the
Wars?
taller. They're like the fucking coolest
I love
action figures
those.
out there. Yeah, and Marvel has a similar thing. I think they're called Marvel Legends, where it's these really well-made figures, man. And the it's shit that we wish we would. I mean, we had
They're like
Tauntauns
They're
and
beautiful
all
with
those,
Vader.
but they're so cool.
they're like a cross between the old Star Wars figures and like those Todd McFarlane.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Figures
just
from, like,
with like
the
a ton
early
of
aughts.
articulation. They're just really well
There's
made.
one with, is it Vader with his helmet off and just in his cape is sort of blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
He's-
man.
he's
They
sort of standing like
fucking
this.
rule.
Cool. We got for Rhodes, we got the Hoth set. Well, it was so Han and his Tauntaun, and then Luke comes with the Wampa. And they're the fucking coolest.
Awesome.
They're so great. And Melanie found a land speeder, which I hadn't even seen. But the land speeder, remember the one that came in the
the wheels.
79 or whatever.
The
and
springy wheels.
yeah, but this thing, oh man, it's such.
You know they have one now that kids can drive. They have
Yeah, I've seen that.
little kids
Yeah.
land speeder.
It's all right.
Crazy.
I wish I had one.
Well,
You
when-
can
when a
if
6'7"
you want to be
person-
the creepiest grown up on the block.
yeah. I'll take it down to Gelson's.
Yeah, if you're Mr.
How great would that be? Fucking 45-year-old person.
I'm a lot older than 45, dude.
Dude, I fucking rounded
keep
down.
asking if it's
Just
anchor
take
head.
it. Just take it. I was at your 50th
Is this
birthday
Tashi
party.
Station?
Shut the fuck up.
But those figures are so cool.
Nerds are gonna start beating each other up.
Yeah, shut up, nerd. Hey, you're just baiting people.
What do we,
You are rising to your feet. The steel crown has dissipated from your forehead, and this thing is trying to prop itself up on its tongue while 3 stone pillar legs.
Pathetic.
It looks like he's trying to bend his legs to do something with them. And as you see, the bottoms of the legs almost look like they're trying to blink open, like there are old crusted over eyeballs at the ends of these things.
Eye stalks.
Yeah.
Like a snail.
I'm going to put my regular, I'm going to go back to, oh no, maybe I will, so he gets a little fire damage on this. I'll keep going with Harold.
Where are you going to
and
stab
I'm
the boy?
putting it through his eye this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
And
to attack.
twice with a lot of mustard behind it. Yeah, 19.
That's what that qualifies as
One.
mustard.
Yeah, that's the mustard.
That's the spicy.
That's like the
mustard.
great, the
Put the old mustard on it, there.
That's that mustard that had
the-
those seeds in it.
like the brown specks in this mustard.
Whole grain.
Oh, nice. 11 on that.
Ooh, boy.
So you kind of go shriek, and it just kind of like pulls out a bunch of more like dark gray slime the first time.
And then I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to do crisscross on it. Like
Give it crisscross applesauce treatment.
17.
Bonk, that hits.
I thought it might make him jump.
Mac Daddy make you?
I thought it would make
And
it.
Daddy Mac
Suddenly, it
will
looks.
make you.
We all look down at our pants
8.
and run backwards.
That time, as you pull your sword out, you feel like you got a little bit of brain tissue
Good.
stuck to it, and it's
Eat it,
still
eat it.
moving and chomping its mouth, but it's almost like an ant would twitch its legs. Like it's just kind of
I think he's pretty dead.
yeah.
Kill it.
Can I do anything? Oh, no, I don't get a bonus. on
I'll
that.
say this: you guys are no longer in combat, so
Okay.
do whatever you like.
All right, I'm gonna just
Little
stir it around.
little
Finish
cubes
it
of
up.
eyeball tissue start
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
against the wall, and Luoven plants her feet on the ground and just sort of holds a hand up to keep the eyeball tissue from splashing in her eyes. And
And then when I'm done doing this, or while I'm doing it, while I'm stirring up the pot, I yell, "Fuck you" at it.
That's a good curse. That's a fine curse.
you guys notice there's a lot of detail to this room. It looks like somebody may have spent time in this room.
Today, I'm only down 10 from that guy. Oh no, because did I take? No, you never told me any real damage.
No,
I didn't
but
take any.
you-
I was just held today, but I think I took damage last episode.
No, and you guys, as you sort of look around, there's a lot of interesting things. Like this is like an alcove, kind of. There's carvings on the wall and a
Feel
language.
actual physical relief
From
when
killing that
when
one?
I kill one. No, like in this game.
Like sexual gratification.
No, nothing
That
weird.
relief.
Are you just
Relief.
tense from all the
No,
creepy
relief,
shit?
not
Oh, I thought you said
release.
release.
No, that would be gross.
Sorry.
No, I feel like
Is,
relieved.
is the island too creepy? Where every time
no,
you see
I just
something
get stressed out when I'm fighting, and because
It's cute.
Doug Watkins, D&D psychotherapist.
Psychotherapy.
Roll to resist projecting. So you notice like someone's been in here carving something on the walls. It's a language you don't immediately recognize. You could try to recognize it. There appears to be little pockets in the wall. They're very small. They're like hand-sized pockets. You feel like there might be something in them, but it's a very old room covered in dust. You see Gago.
Treasure pockets.
Gago is flying over the corpse of that iguana thing, the croca. He's just sort of stabbing its corpse.
That thing's dead too. Good.
Yeah. He finished it off.
Is the
Thanks,
writing
Gago.
Infernal or Sylvan?
If you want to examine
As I
the
examine it.
carvings, please roll a 20-sided dice for me. You stare at it for a while, and it starts to look like a schooner.
I wrote the
Mallrats joke for the kids.
I knew exactly what you were talking about. I just saw Ethan Suplee in something else. He was so great in that.
Oh, I saw him in something else not that long ago too. He's really good in it, and I don't remember what it was.
What were
fairly
you just
recent.
in?
He's so
Oh,
great.
he was in that fucking Hugh Laurie show on Hulu.
Oh, I don't watch
About the-
that.
Sure where they fuck you up.
Chance, yes,
Hulu?
Chance. Thank you.
He's
Sam.
so great. He's great in everything.
Yeah, he plays like this weird. I forget if he's like a veteran or something, but like he's like this crazy like psychotic assassin guy.
We did a thing years ago, and he was the nicest guy. I love the guy. Yeah.
What was the first thing I saw him in? It was like Varsity Blues or something.
I feel like Mallrats was the first thing I saw him in.
it was something. It was like
Because
late
Mallrats, he
90s.
didn't have a big part. It's pretty small. I mean, it was a running gag, but he was super funny.
he had a
in it.
bigger part than Ben Affleck. Haha, suck it. Affleck.
Affleck
So
was good in that shit, at playing a bully dick. I thought.
yeah, he still had his original teeth back then.
I didn't know he
See
didn't.
some fun gaps in his teeth that he doesn't have anymore.
No.
He's got Batman teeth now.
Batman teeth. I want to get Batman teeth.
Those are teeth that saw his parents get killed right in front of him.
No, I don't.
Instead of the pearl necklace dropping to the ground in the alley, it's just a bunch of teeth.
So, Batman, I want you to rinse. Now spit.
Was
5
that
minutes.
Bane DDS?
Yeah, that's Hardwick's Bane impression.
It made me so happy when I was watching Lego Batman, and I went, "Holy fuck!" Doug Benson somehow like traded up the impression he did of Bane on his podcast into being in a
really?
Lego movie. Yeah, he's Bane's
Is
voice in the Lego.
Benson
Batman.
actually is Bane.
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Look
That's
in the
hilarious.
credits because
Good for him.
He has a
he
lot
always
of
did.
lines.
Yeah, he did some really. He did it. He was funny when he did it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense.
and it was.
I've
so-
seen that movie with my son, with
and
Rhodes.
I remember when I saw it in the theaters, I was like, "Holy shit!" Is that
I didn't
Doug?
know that. Good for him.
Is that fucking Doug? And then
That's fucking
I
hilarious.
made my daughters wait and watch the credits with me, and I went, "Ah!"
That's awesome.
Yeah, because there's not that many voice actors in it either. There's like 12 voice actors, and it's like, fucking Will Arnett, Rosario Dawson, Doug
Right.
Benson.
Wow.
It's crazy. Zach Galifianakis.
Zach's in that one too.
That might have
Zach's
also
the Joker.
been.
Yeah.
That might have been how he got it. Like Zach was just recording the Joker, and they're like, "Do you know who could do Bane?" He's like, "Yeah, this
Maybe.
fucking stoner I do a podcast with sometimes."
Makes sense.
So there's this room. There's a couple of corpses in it. Llewellyn tells you guys, I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of trap set by the Demolith, but if we go further down the tunnel, I think we're only a couple of hours away from the bottom of Amynna, as it were. I don't know a lot about this tunnel because my people have never gone this far in this tunnel, but based on what I know about time going back, I don't feel like we can make time go back much faster. I can feel it in the air. Time is going backwards very fast right now.
Does anybody else need to heal or do anything before we? Because we're
I'm
going to
gonna
wrap
do a
this
song
one up.
of rest.
Down, but I'm
Right.
Song of Rest.
And a song of rest. Everybody that
For all
hears
of
it
us.
gets 1d6.
Okay.
Why don't you roll that 1d6?
So nobody knows what language this is on the wall.
4.
I just got
the
two.
Someone else wants to check,
Dark
they can
elf
roll
or
it, but
moon-
you've
moon elf?
spent your examination. Oh,
Arcana work, or
if you're healing up the NPCs, what was that, Brian?
I don't have any sort of Arcana or anything that would help.
Luo, do you still have any hit points you need healed back? Anybody?
Yeah, I could use another 8.
Blaine, what about you? I've got one NPC with healing powers.
Okay.
Yeah, I could go up a little bit.
How many are you missing? Brian's down 8.
I'm currently down 7.
But how many do you have total?
Top. Total right now 25.
All right, so
Or 23.
Give it to
sorry.
Blaine, because
Yeah,
I have a lot more.
Luovin's gonna walk over to Blaine, and she lays hands on you for another 9, so you're back. Woohoo! And she says,
Thank you, Luovin.
I wouldn't be opposed to if you guys want to actually rest here for a couple minutes. We might need. I don't know what big fight we've got.
Yeah.
Farther
No,
down
you
this
have no
tunnel.
idea?
No. I really.
Well,
she shakes her
you
head
need
and she
to-
says,
Blaine, you need to relearn some spells or anything? Or?
Yeah, I can totally.
She
Let's
says
let's rest and then let's call this episode.
Yeah, she says we should be very careful. I feel like we could see some things we don't want to see. We could see some things we
Like
can't,
American Hustle? What a dog shit
Holy,
piece
we
of shit
talked
that
about this
was.
already, but I'll talk
Holy
about it again.
fuck.
I really hated that movie.
Ah, it made me so angry.
It made me
Which one's that?
It's a David O. Russell movie where it's like
Oh, from like
70s
3 years ago.
where Christian Bale's fat and
Yeah, from a couple years ago.
hair
everybody's
for half an
sweaty
hour.
and
Also,
covered
up in the
yeah.
air. I hated that one too. I'm just gonna.
I didn't like that one
yelp.
either.
Fucking horrible. Over.
The George Clooney movie about how you're sad when you go on airplanes.
Yeah.
Written with a hammer.
I'm not a fan of it.
Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick's fucking adorable.
Well, she's perfect in everything she does, but that doesn't make it a good movie.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I've met her. She's very
She's
sweet.
pitch perfect in something.
You did not just try to make
I did say that.
Hey, Ken. Hey,
I'm not afraid.
Hey, you know what I got at an auction?
fucking
I got one of
bitches.
those tubes under the long table.
gonna-
that,
I'm gonna kill all you pitches.
That guy used to shoot James Bond with.
I'm gonna stab your fucking throat, you stupid pitches.
So, how Luovin's like maybe 2 hours before time starts going back so far. I would be nervous.
Okay. So let's do a Liam's tiny hut so nothing fucks with us. And then
We
we'll
got
just.
fucked with one of those.
Yeah, last time I think.
Well, there's some magical Plus, you called out, and alerted somebody to your presence. You guys are weird with the tiny huts.
Take a picture of this and post it. It's beautiful.
It's my shitty drawing.
Thanks for listening to episode 39, everybody, of
Yeah.
Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker.
You guys are all right.
You guys are fun.
See you soon.
Enjoy the heavy metal playing in the background of this end voice.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Nerd Poker. You can follow us at patreon.com/nerdpoker, and you get bonus episodes from there. And you can also send us anything at P.O. Box 16069, Encino, California 91416. Thanks for listening.
The devil, worship the devil. Worship the devil. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Grandpa,
kid,
that's not how
kid.
it sounds.
Yeah.
Party-
Drop out of school.
Party like you just don't give a darn.
Drop out of school.
Thanks for listening.